Hi, thank you for joining me in my very first ever YouTube video. I have never done this before, so please be kind and have mercy on me as I learn how to do this process. But I was just really anxious to um, get started on this, even though I'm a little nervous, but also anxious because this was really important to me. I spent my whole life being very healthy for the most part, and um, for the most part, um, and not really ever having any challenges that way for the most part. And then as you get older, any little things that you did have sometimes can get a little more pronounced in your life and a little more challenging. So I've learned it's best to face it and take on the challenges head on and do the research for myself about what might work. And it's been trial and error and trying different things and experimenting along the way. And uh, it's been just a big learning curve, and I'm still very much in that process, of course. And but I am on that uh, actively um, involved course now, at least. And I thought it would be great to build a community of other folks that may be finding themselves in the same situation with new situations in their lives, or um, just um, having those challenges, and want to have a community to communicate with, and what they did in a natural way to work on their issues. Not to say you can't be also receiving medical care and treatment, of course, but to be proactive in your own daily life with better diet and just um, health and happiness is more than just your health and your diet. It involves a lot of things as far as um, just your environment as a whole, the micro, meso, and macro. And so I really wanted to, I thought it would be so much fun to share that journey. And so to eventually have live chats, to do things out in nature, and things um, that would encumber that to um, to discuss everything that might involve. And it's just a journey. It's a learning curve, and I know a lot of people are on the same issues. And each week it would be nice to discuss those kind of things with everyone in the community, but to also discuss what's helping everybody. And for everybody, it may be very much different, of course. And I know that as I got older, I started the last couple years really having more problems with my gut health, and it led me to getting certain lab work done and blood work, which discovered that I do have a unique genetic disorder um, that's doesn't help things, but the um, best thing for me to do at this point is to really work on the diet and different things to help. And I just wanted to, like I said, build up a community, hopefully have other like-minded people who are experiencing some of the same things, or maybe different things, but are related. I mean, some people, um, um, and I think a lot of it can be related and tied in with each other too. Um, I know that I experienced a lot of things growing up that a lot of people don't, and and have had some PTSD issues out of it, and I think that can play into it too. So that's something to, of course, address and work on and look at as well. But I'm hoping I can build a community here and eventually have the live chats and have everybody just contributing to, like I said, what their journey has been and what has really helped them and what has not helped them. So I hope to, um, in the future, share a lot more. One thing that I will say, because I want to each session be able to share, one thing that has been really helping me, I've been doing it for about a month now, and I promise you, I'm of course not monetized. I just started this whole thing, and I have no reason to share that. I have no support from them, but I'm just going to share because it did help me. I invested in started to try that Kachava drink, and and it's a great drink. I wasn't sure. Years ago, I did drink a lot of smoothies, and I'd put a ton of vegetables, and it was just a lot of work. And I'd put a ton of fruits and veggies, and kind of expense and work into it. And I felt really good when I was doing it, but when we're busy in life and different things happen that you don't always have the time um, and even maybe money to do all that. So one thing I found with the Kachava, at least, is that it has like 80 different foods, like superfoods, and it actually does taste good. And you just put two big heaping scoops in your little blender thing with your water and a handful of ice, blend it up, and it's done. It's easy. You can add other things to it, like the chocolate one. I love adding some frozen cherries sometimes. You can add other fruits and special things, or just get like the vanilla and add pure cocoa powder. I've done that, and the chai is really good. And add a handful of oats to that, and whatever that you like. But one time, probably not the healthiest, but I've added a handful of my granola that had like little M&Ms in it and nuts and things, and I added a handful of that to the chai, and it was so good. It tasted like, I don't know, peanut butter cookie. So they have several flavors, and I've gotten the chai and the chocolate, and the acai berry is really good. Um, but anyway, that's just something that has helped me and that I will continue. I thought it was kind of pricey at first, but if it'll help me and save in the long run on my life and on medical um, other, it replaces one of my meals a day. I also try to fast intermittent, so a lot of times I'll just skip breakfast and have that for lunch and then a good dinner. um, and that works great for my busy schedule. And so that's the other thing, intermittent fasting, because I did research into that, and that helps. I learned with especially the problems I'm having, and no, I've never been a drinker, but I do have, because of that genetic disorder, alpha 1 antitrypsin deficiency. And so I do have some issues with my liver now, and the um, uh, um, intermediate fasting helps in that you can skip a meal and it gives your liver a break from in time to just filter out and do what it has to do and a break from it. So but yeah, I just wanted to share. There's so many things. I know this is probably common basic knowledge for everybody, but I do feel a lot of the health things begin with treating ourselves better, with our gut and our health, what we eat, with our rest, everything, stress. And so those are all things that I want to explore eventually. And I hope it can help other people, even to have a community to talk to can be helpful. So I hope that you like my channel in the future and can contribute to it. And subscribe and share. That would be very helpful. I'd appreciate it. And like I said, as soon as I figure all this stuff out, I would like to learn to go live and how to do all that. Maybe that's even easier, but this is all new to me. So you'll have to be forgiving until I get the just like tonight, I started to go outside and have a beautiful mountain background. And it just, I didn't know what I was doing. And it was getting darker and darker. And I thought, well, I thought I knew what I was doing, but I guess I don't. And I've already procrastinated this too many weeks now. So I'm just going to come inside and do it and just be brave and do it. So thank you for, again, joining my channel and watching it. And I look forward to going on this journey with you.